I'm on my way to New York and I'm so excited because my first time going and it's been like a dream of mine for so many years, and especially to see the ball drop on New Year's. I'm just super excited. Right now I'm having breakfast, but yeah, New York, here we come! The eagle has landed! Yeah!
Streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. Sorry guys, I would literally been singing that song the entire trip. And as you can see, I stopped at many random places just to take pictures, even despite the cold. But could you blame me? Just look how beautiful this place is decorated during this time of the year. But then again, it is beautiful always. I mean, just look at this place. Amazing buildings, busy streets, love it. So many comedians have performed here, like Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, and several movies were actually taken at this spot, so it was so cool to be here. Day 2!
Look at this. Look how cute this looks.
And thanks to a lot of friendly New Yorkers, we finally found the subway station and we made it to the 29th tallest building of the world. Yes, of course, the Empire State Building. I mean, you can't come to New York and not go to the Empire State. Just check out the stunning decorations of this place. I was a little upset that I didn't get to come during sunset or even the evening when all the lights came out, but it is still beautiful to look at. There's just so much history behind this American cultural icon. And a fun fact is, ever since the movie King Kong was released in 1933, there's been over 250 TV shows and movies filmed at this spot.
I was at the 80th floor and the lineup for the elevator to go to the 86th floor was so long, so now we're taking the stairs. How ridiculous is that? I mean, do I really want to take the stairs? Not really, but I also didn't want to waste time standing in line, so hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I've been walking way too much in New York. I really think I lost like 50 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm already out of breath. I only went up 2 flights of stairs. Shit, this is not fun. I'm dying. I made it, guys. I'm alive. I didn't think I will be, but I'm alive. Alright, let's go take a look at the
Welcome to
86th floor. This is so awesome to check it out.
So this is actually one of my favorite additions to this building, the elevator. So the elevator actually projected this cool thing. While we were going up, it was showing us like people building the actual tower, but like obviously cartoonized, and on our way down this was our view, and I just thought this was a really cool addition to it because you're standing in this elevator looking awkward at people, but instead you can look at the ceiling and watch this really cool thing.
Dankeschön. Hier. Merci. Thumbs up. Thank you.
And the famous Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, as seen in Elf, Home Alone, Spider-Man, and so many more movies. I mean, obviously not the same one. They have a whole new tree every year with the tree lighting ceremony that happens usually at the end of November. And fun fact, an estimated 125 million people actually visit the attraction each year. That's insane.
Day 3. Oh, by the way, I look like a total hobo, and that's totally fine because I'm cold and I don't care how I look. Except I need these cool glasses. But look at this. Look how cool it is up here, though. And it's freezing, freezing.
Which brings us to Central Park, one of the most filmed locations in the world. Okay, I'm talking about movies way too much. I really wish we can spend more time at this place, but it was way too cold to be outside, so we only spent like 5 minutes taking pictures and then we left. We went into this cool mall over here. It was small but fancy, and I just took a bunch of pictures here. And basically that's all I did. Took some pictures and we left because it was way too cold to be outside.
Obviously, I'm so excited to see a Tim Hortons here. What? Guys, it's New Year's Eve. Sorry, it's New Year's Eve. We're walking down. Everything is crowded and everything is freezing cold and everything is blocked. That's the worst part. Check it out, guys. There's a humongous line. We went on a huge goose chase around and around New York City, and at the end, look at this shit. And this line keeps going and going and going. And they're checking every single person, every single bag. It's so messed up. Can't believe I came all the way to New York City and I'm not gonna see the ball drop. Just freaking great.
So I ended up spending New Year's in a warm place, and then I went the next day to take some pictures of the ball. Pretty.
So awesome. So beautiful. God, don't ever do this in the winter, you guys. Bad idea. It's a view of this beautiful bridge.
Brooklyn Bridge is one of the oldest roadway bridges in the United States, which connects the boroughs of Manhattan and Brooklyn. It has a main span of 1,595.5 feet and was the first steel wire suspension bridge constructed.
Guys, I'm at the NBC Studios. Check this out. And look who we have here. Oop, can't see it. There we go. It's Jimmy Fallon. You can see more cool people as we walk over here. Check this out. Look. All you comedians. So exciting. So we're going in for an NBC Studio Tour right now. I'm just gonna go find our tickets. This is a huge place. It's very hard to figure out where things are. Right, so we just finished the NBC tour, and unfortunately we weren't allowed to take any photos or videos inside, so I couldn't take you guys inside. But if you are ever in New York, then I would totally recommend you doing it. It's so cool. It's so like wow, like mind-blowing to see like how things are getting done. We got to sit in the studio of Jimmy Fallon, the Saturday Night Live studio. It was so cool. And also the exciting part is we got to do our own studio production, which was so cool because I got to be recorded by the cameras of the NBC and the studio of NBC. That was so exciting. And they did email us a copy, so check it out.
Hi, I'm Bimal Titani with NBC Sports, live from the Winter Olympics. We'll be with Kirush Shriknath, who is live from the medal ceremony. Nice. Then to skating, it looks like the proceedings are starting. Oops. I'll check with our correspondent, Kirush Shriknath, who is there now.
Thanks, Bimal. The downhill skiing event has just ended here, and our winners will surely join the greats. We are coming to you live from the Winter Olympics, where they'll be handing out the medals. Let's take a look at our medalists who will take their place in Winter Olympics history. I'm surprised you didn't complete this year, Bimal. It could have been you on the podium.
Yeah, you think I could have gone for the gold, huh?
I think bronze might be a more realistic goal for you, Bimal. Before we move on, let's give it up for the talented NBC Sports crew here at the International Broadcast Center. I'm so excited to have the chance to interview these next athletes. They just finished their year's champions in the figure skating pairs event.
It was really embarrassing because they didn't even give us time to practice or anything. It just came on screen, you just read it off, and luckily because I was a live television host before, it was a bit easier for me to read off the prompter, but some of the parts you could see I was stuttering and stuff, and my nose was all clogged. Anyways, it was a lot of fun.
Union Square, and behind that, the lit-up Empire State Building. Around this area, you can find a lot of places to shop and eat.
Gotta get a cab when you're in New York.
New York, you have been good to me. See you next time.